Oh, it's Cable.
It's cabling time.
Yeah.
I want a cable. Josh Brolin is. I was going to say he's a little bit upset. I think that'd be the wrong way to put it. But he's done an interview. I believe it's because Outer Range Season 2 is coming out pretty soon. Have you seen the first season?
No.
Oh,
Good.
very good. He's talking about he really wanted to be in Deadpool 3. He said he knows Ryan. He really wants to work with you. He likes Cable as a character. He really wanted to revisit it. And, he does know what he's talking about as well, because he says now that it's involved with the MCU, he'd want to see how that works. So it's not like, some actors who just think, Marvel, and can't differentiate it. I suppose this guy had to get a first-hand lesson in it, though, because he played Thanos and Cable in the same year in Marvel projects. So he probably had to get a little bit of an education on that anyway. But yeah, do you think he's lying to us? Or do you think he's not actually in it?
I'm gonna say, he both played. He played like a sort of anti-hero, didn't he? I mean, in some regard, because Thanos thought he was the hero of the flick, and it was his film. And obviously, Deadpool 2 is, as much as it is Deadpool's, I think a big chunk of it is Cable's as well. It's you sort of follow his arc and you see why he's doing what he does. Obviously, we won't get into that, but I think maybe. I mean, it just seems like
They're doing reshoots right now.
Yeah, because obviously I think he's probably gonna have like some form of cameo, maybe. It's not one of those things where it's like he's constantly being asked, "Oh, are you in this film? Are you in this film?" Kind of like, say, like, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit to be expected that he'd be in this film, and who knows if he isn't. Okay, maybe they didn't have enough space for him, because there was a lot going on in this film. But I think he potentially could be.
Yeah.
I would like him to be, but
Yeah. No.
if it's done right.
And that's it.
I mean, shit, we might even get Josh Brolin come back as Thanos, like a variant of Thanos. Like, that's really not, it's not impossible with a film like this.
It's like he said, zip it, Thanos to Cable. Zip it, Cable to Thanos. Would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Would be pretty funny. Yeah, no.
Bringing it full circle.
Oh,
yeah, I think that's probably the best way they can do it. It's because, he's getting asked, are you coming back as Cable? Are you coming back as Cable when he does, probably get asked? It's like, no, I'm not coming back as Cable. But then comes back as Thanos.
But he's talked about coming back as Thanos as well. He's heard things. And now that these universes are merging, he's going to have two roles, because you can't not have him as Cable.
Yeah.
I think that should be one of the things that carries over into that universe, you know what I mean? Josh Brolin as Cable works.
I think everyone will be fine with it, yeah.
And look, I'm not going to do it, but what I was going to go do is going to grab a Thanos hot tie and a Cable hot tie, put them together and go, that is not the same person. But it is. But it's not.
Yeah.
But then again, the trade-off is, I want this film to be about Deadpool and Wolverine. That's what I want this film to be about. Would putting Cable in it make it better? I don't know, because we haven't seen the film. You would have thought with the post-credit scene of Deadpool 2 that actually he probably might play a little bit of an integral part to the film, but...
Well, maybe he's been pruned. Maybe Cable's been pruned or something like that, because he's the first one to really go into time travel.
But then you'd think, well, is he going to be in the Void? Because we know where that's a majority of the film's going to take place.
Yeah, I mean, it's the X-Men universe. It still holds on to that. Right, the timelines are fucked. It doesn't really matter, kind of thing. So, listen, I don't know. I hope Josh Brolin is in this film in some way. I'd be happy to just have Josh Brolin come back as Josh Brolin.
I want to see Cable fight Thanos in Secret Wars. Just not like a big scene, not like making a big deal of it, but let's say, look, here's every Marvel character, here's every villain we've had, and where it just like does like quick pans through fucking Battlefield. I would love a variant of Thanos, just a quick shot of like Cable with his gun, putting that sonic blast thing on that he used against Juggernaut against Thanos. That'd be fucking sick. I'd love that.
Yeah. I can imagine that there's some sort of like joke that Deadpool can make. It's like Alien versus Predator, except it's big guy versus big guy, or something like that.
I don't know where you're going with that angle, but
no, I'm just saying like because they're pretty. He plays as these characters who are pretty tough. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it'd be like if you challenged a Catholic priest, it would be Predator versus Predator.
Yeah. Anyhow, I would love to see Josh Brolin in this film in some shape or form. Whether it be Thanos, whether it be he comes back as Cable, or just as himself. I don't care. I think it'll be funny if
he had a post-credit scene undoing all of Deadpool's undoings from Deadpool 2. So just brutally killing Vanessa. Sticking Paul in, what is it, Peter? Sticking Peter in the wood chipper and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much possibilities. Look, I trust in Ryan Reynolds and I trust in everyone behind this film.
Yeah.
They will do the right thing.
And if there's no room for Cable, there's no room for Cable.
Yeah.
I do think we will see Cable again, though. At some
Absolutely,
point.
Yeah.
We've got to. But yeah, no. Sticking on the topic of, orgasms.